Forgot my camera again, but I just got out of the gym and did some cardio after my workout. I'm gonna run and treat myself to a little Starbucks. They released their fall beverages and I've had one pumpkin cream cold brew, but I have not had my apple crisp whatever. So I ordered that, and I'm gonna pick that up. Then I have to pick up a frame that I ordered from IKEA to put that Tokyo map thing in there, and then I have to be home because the washer or the dryer guys come in at 11 to snake our like lines to see if it's actually venting where it's supposed to be venting. So that's what we're doing. Happy Tuesday, and I have to edit a vlog and get it up for you guys. So yeah, let's get some Starbucks to start my day as a little treat. Okay, also really just like proud mama moment for me today. I feel like I need to celebrate those every once in a while, and encourage you to celebrate small wins. But Arlo like literally woke up this morning and was like, I want to go to school. So it just feels really good in those times where it can feel a little uneasy. But I also think this class is really, really good for him. He just prefers being with older kids, but I think he's being challenged. I think he's learning. I think he's just overall like happier, and it makes me obviously happier. So those decisions that don't always feel right at first, or there's growing pains with them, it doesn't mean it's necessarily the wrong decision. It just means sometimes you have to stick through things. Like, I don't know if when you were a kid, your parents were like, just stick through dance or whatever sports. My parents, if I started or signed up for a after school activity of some sort, like I had to finish the season. If I didn't want to do it next year, that's totally fine, but you have to follow through with what you committed to and see if you actually like it, because there's always growing pains, and change is not always easy. But yeah, small mommy win. I'm happy. All right, before I give it a good shake, thought I would let you admire how beautiful it is. Not that you care, but I care. Let's taste it. All right, let's hang this photo. What's up, Miss Rainish? What's up, Miss Rainish? Go on, girlfriend. Her vet appointment for everything to be checked up got rescheduled to yesterday or tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I told you. I need to do some serious cleaning in this house. It's messy. Okay, I like this drink and I like no straws, but like all the goo at the bottom. I don't get to taste it. It's like straight up, whoa, cinnamon apple. Okay, anyway, here is the frame that I just grabbed from IKEA. And then the picture fits perfectly with the mat. I went with all white because our walls are white and I didn't want the black to be super stark and stand out. But the reason I specifically went with that frame is because this is like off the wall. So I think, I just want to check what the temp is. Here. That's good. I think that the fact that this is lipped, like, will fit under there. So let's put it together and see how it goes. Oh my god, y'all, I stayed up until like 11, which is late for me, watching season 2 of Flight Attendant. If you have not watched that show, check it out, it's so good. So good. I'm obsessed with it. It's like so like it makes you keep watching more and more and more. Well, that's not gonna be good. I really wanted a hook, so that way I don't, I can easily pull it off the wall. Oh, we're gonna just figure it out. Me and Neilani lived in Shinagawa, and I lived in Shibuya. Let's see, Kayabashi. I lived there. All right. What are our thoughts? I kind of love it. I think it works with this space. hate the glare. That's just how it is. But I think it turned out really cute. Yay for the win. I remember when I used to vlog, like when I was about to leave Japan, I lived like right here. Well, no, that's St. Luke's Hospital. I lived over like here. So I could take this bridge over here and I would run along this area. But I do remember St. Luke's Hospital because they had a Starbucks in there. So sometimes I would walk there. That's Shibuya. Or no, that's not Shibuya. Where's Shibuya? Ah, Shibuya. Up top. Maguroku. Yorobashi. Shinagawa. Yeah, I love it. So the dryer people just left and he was telling me that it was full of lint and that's why, hold on. Hello? Hi, I'm well, how are you?
Good, thank you. You still dropping Isabel off tomorrow at 8:15?
Yep.
Alright, excellent. We'll see you real soon.
Sounds good. Thank you, bye. Alright, that was just Winnie's confirmation for her vet appointment tomorrow for a checkup and a rabies shot. But anyhow, he was telling me that it's because I don't empty the lint filter every time and I'm like, yes I do. And we've literally only lived here like 3 months. And so I'm just like, there's no way that I like clogged that lymph. That's literally never happened anywhere that I lived. I think honestly it's faulty like drainage or whatever. There's no way. Like I don't even wash that many clothes. Like, I mean I do, but like I'm just confused as to how that could have happened. But I think also the lint like basket is different than any other lint basket that I've had before, but I always do it every single time. But he was reading, he's like, these like model of dryers are really, really sensitive. And I'm like, okay. And so the gas smell that I was smelling was burning inside my air duct filter. And I'm just like, how? Like, how has that? I don't know. Like I said, I empty it every single time and I've maybe done 3 loads of laundry every week since we moved in, and that's about it. So we've, you know, it's not that many loads of laundry for it to get like clogged up enough to be burning inside of that. So I'm just like, I don't know. That's nerve-wracking to me, like really nerve-wracking to me. But I'm just gonna be even more diligent about that apparently. I don't know. That seems crazy to me, but anyhow. I'll show you what I've got up to because while they were doing their thing, I was downstairs. I just came upstairs like when they were finishing up. And I uploaded all my footage, so I need to edit all of this vlog, but I'll show you what I was working on downstairs while they were doing that because I was prepping dinner because I didn't know how long they would be here. So I prepped a salad dressing. I made some farro for a salad, and then I put my chicken breasts in the slow cooker to cook that because it called for a rotisserie chicken. Words. Called for a rotisserie chicken, but I just had chicken breast, so I just threw that in the crock pot and then with a bunch of seasonings. And then I also cut up a butternut squash, and DC did that, tossed it in some olive oil, salt, and pepper. So I'll be roasting that later before dinner is ready. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've been working on since then. It's now 12:30. My picture fell off the wall. When will I learn my dang lesson with command hooks that me and command hooks just we don't vibe? So honestly, it's a blessing in disguise because I was like, why would I have Velcroed that to the wall in general? I swear y'all are gonna like, just watch the whole video before you comment on my stupidity. But anywho, I'm gonna hang it with a nail in a bit. But I kind of like messed up the frame a little, so I have to go back to the drawing board for that. But anywho, we're gonna edit this vlog. I need to wash my hair because it's really filthy. So I think I might just do like prepping today and kind of like getting everything prepared for tomorrow to film 2 videos. Since Friday we're gonna be in the city pretty much all day. I hang this photo too. I just have no idea where I want to hang it. I need to bring all that stuff upstairs and not trip down the stairs. And my candle going, smells so good. Okay, for food, I have made the dressing. I will link her recipe down below. It's Brock Your Body again. So I made the dressing, I made some farro and I let it cool. I just made farro using some butter than bouillon, which is basically chicken stock. Just gives it more flavor. So cooked that because I didn't want it to be warm in my salad, because I want my butternut squash to be warm in my salad. But anywho, I have my chicken going, a ton of seasonings in here, and I have it on high. And I want to give it a check. So let's grab a fork. And then my butternut squash is seasoned and chilling in there. Let's see how this is looking. See if I need to flip around. I find that if I cook, ooh, my bad. I find that if I cook the chicken breasts in a little bit of like broth, I did bouillon in here as well, it just stays more moist. So you basically just want to cook this until you're done, and then you just shred it until it's completely done. It's already starting to peel apart very nicely. You can tell. But that's where we're at with that. I felt like I needed to come down here for something else that I literally for the life of me can't remember. No idea. My frustration level with this photo right now is really hitting me hard. When it comes to things like this that I feel like I should be very capable of doing, I get very, very frustrated and like hulk out. So I just had some lunch because I needed to collect myself, because I have now put a nail in the wall that won't connect to the little majigger on the back. So to ease that, I decided to put some string on the back of it, but that just wasn't doing it either. So now we're with the command hook. It's already fallen twice, so not the command hook, the picture. So it's kind of ruined the frame a little. Or just, don't we just love it? I don't know. I feel like I should be very capable of doing this. My father owns a construction business. My grandfather owned that construction business. My dad owned it. And now my brother owns it. And like, it just completely baffles me that I can't hang a freaking picture without just causing so much damage. So, you know, we're living for this. So I'm hoping to get the string attached to the nail to provide extra support, so in case it does fall, it doesn't fall. And then I'm gonna hook the little command on the thing. So that's where we're at. That's where we're just really thriving over here. Trying to keep it together. Wants to place some bets in the comments that this is gonna fall by the end of the day. I'm gonna move the whiskey bottles off of it and stuff so that it doesn't break them and shatter them all over the floor, but it's like there, and I let the like 3M thing stick to the wall for a little while before putting the picture on. It's like probably not even, it's not, you know, we're just frustrated right now. Let's walk away. I showered. I'm getting that like Amazon shower head thing delivered today, but I couldn't wait. I'll install it with you in my next vlog probably. But anywho, I came downstairs to check and see if it fell down, and it's still there, yeah! Well, like never happens. Anywho, we're gonna do this little trick. It's 3:30, I need some energy, so I'm gonna drink some caffeine. But before we do that, I wanna try out this trick that I've been wanting to try out for forever. So, whoa. But I have a reason for it. So it's shredding chicken in, a majigger jigger. So, oh my God, breaking everything in my life. switch my shirt. I'm gonna bring this. Oh, come on over here, sir. Okay. So we've got my KitchenAid stand mixer, and I think you just use the paddle. I think if I remember correctly. I don't actually remember. But anyway, I'm gonna take my chicken, which is most definitely cooked, and pop it in there and see how it shreds. Okay. So, first and foremost, I don't think you need to buy a whatever, I don't even know how much this thing is, blender or a stand mixer to shred your chicken. But if you already have one, oh y'all, never mind. This thing's already so mushed anyways. Okay, I'm not gonna actually use this because I cooked it so like long that it's just shredding with a fork. Okay, turns out you don't need the stand mixer. I don't want it to be like shredded, you know? I mean, I'd want it to be shredded, but okay, I definitely didn't need to use the stand mixer. Okay, good to know. All right, well, because we're not testing that hack out today. I'm sure it works, but so does a bowl with a fork. Ow, I'm burning my hands. All right, so I just put all my kale into the bowl, and I did put some chopped up walnuts. I had some apple, but I'm gonna chop up the rest of this apple to put in there in a minute. I also have my soup on the stove. It's not warming up yet, it's only 5. And then I'm gonna do Gruyere cheese on a little bit of the soup, as well as I think in this salad. I haven't decided. And then we're doing some farro in the salad. And this is that yummy, delicious dressing. You ready for some dinner, girl? Let's get you some dinner. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I have Miss Rinley in the car. Hey, Miss Rinley. Hi, sweet potato. Taking her to the vet to get her final checkup. Really, fingers crossed. I'm really hopeful, honestly, but fingers crossed. And then she also has to get a rabies shot because I realized that expired in June. So, you know, I have to get that done. So that's what Miss Winnie's gonna be up to today while I'm at the gym. Happy Wednesday. Oh, little lady. Oh. Nervous. She always like boogers a lot when she gets nervous. Sorry, I'm not exposing you. I love you. I just got the best news. Miss Winnie is healthy. So I just filled up gas and then ran to Target for a pickup order, and I can go scoop her up right now to take her home. I'm so relieved. I am so freaking relieved. Oh my God. Yay, my little mushwinkly. Are we reunited? Oh my gosh, dude, dogs are so expensive. Don't get a dog. I'm just kidding, get a dog. But they're expensive when you need to take them to the vets. Granted, knock on wood, Isabella has really good health, generally speaking. I haven't had that many issues with her, but these last like 2 visits have cost me over $500. So, you know, it is what it is, but just be very aware of that when you get a dog, that when they have medical issues, it's expensive. It's expensive. All right, she's got a rabies shot. Her urine analysis came back clean and clear. She healthy, she happy, she living her life. Right, girlfriend? I'm gonna make some breakfast because I am hungry this morning. Which never really normally happens, but it happened today. Oh, and we're gonna install my shower filter that I got. Got the Aqua Bliss. You can get it on Amazon. That's where I ordered mine, and it came same day. It's supposed to kind of filter out some of the bad things in your water that turn your hair colors. And I also got a little flannel from Target. I need to try it on and see how I like it. But everyone was raving about it. I also got this thing, but honestly, don't know if I love it. I specifically got it for Scott for when he has like allergy attack situations. It's like a freezy thing that you like put over your head if you get headaches, things like that. You stick it in your freezer, it's squishy and jelly, but I don't know. It's really cold when it comes out of the freezer, so it's like not pleasant to put on your face like at all. So I gotta play around with that and see what I think about that. But y'all, 10 out of 10 recommend getting a dining room table if you have the space for it and you just never have, because like we've had, the last 2 nights have been amazing. We've had really great dinner. Arlo eats so much more than like him getting distracted by other things, and then like it's easier to like clean up because you're not like watching a show and like on the couch, whatever. Like it's just an easier transition. And yeah, after we ate dinner, Scott worked on cleaning out the garage and I took Mr. Arlo for a little walk around the neighborhood and threw some rocks, of course, because that's what we do in this house. Mostly throw clumps of dirt that are dry so that they can smash on the ground and just like shatter into a million pieces. It's like his favorite thing, so yeah. Oh, all right, here you go, Wrinkles. Oh, I need coffee. Just got my coffee yesterday, this night. So I am not cooking dinner tonight. We're either gonna cook the steak that is defrosted in the refrigerator or have some leftovers or something like that, because I am not cooking today. Okay, so Arlo, we just got a note from the teachers letting us know that Arlo is saying the word oh yes. So he actually started saying this like probably a year ago at this point, maybe a little bit less than a year ago, but he's been saying it for a really long time, and we just find that the more attention we give it, the more, you know, he thinks it's funny. So anyway, we just kind of are like, no, we don't say that or whatever, because if we say it on accident, which, I mean, we're humans, we accidentally say things like that, right? He'll be like, don't say that. So we know that he knows that that's not a good word to say. But sometimes he feels like an emotion, and he says it. And I guess he's saying it more frequently at school. So we obviously understand that that's not okay to do, because we don't want other kids saying it. So Scott's response: hey there, received your note about Arlo's oh, sorry that's happening. We understand we don't want other kids to mimic it. He heard it from a movie in a particularly funny scene, and it seems if we give it more attention, the more he says it. He seems to be at that mischievous age where he thinks it's funny, and frankly, sometimes it is. Scott, LOL. Trust me, we don't encourage it. As he gets more comfortable talking, he's turning into a little parrot, so we watch what we say around him. Again, I understand it would not be a good look for another kid to take that home, and you guys have to hear about it from other parents. We will see if we can change our tactics to get him to understand more. It's not okay language. Thanks for letting us know. Scott and Kelly. Oh my God, I cannot. Oh, what is our life? I can't. Oh my gosh. We don't let him watch that movie anymore, obviously. But yeah, he's already like, it's funny because I like remember, like I equate Arlo's language ability and like learning English and learning words and learning how to talk, much like my experience when I lived in Japan. I was learning to speak Japanese. And it's funny when you start saying it because you hear other people say it. Like I remember learning like some of my first like swear words, or not even swear words, but just like emotional feelings. And like that phrase is an emotional feeling, like, ah, like it's a reaction kind of. And I equate it to that, and I really felt like I was starting to really nail down the language and fully understand and think and feel in Japanese almost, when I could use those words without being like prompted or around anyone or anything like that. I would just say those words or feel those words. So I don't know, part of me is like, I get it. Like I totally get, you know, why he's saying that, and he's like finally coming to
you know, his own, but obviously that's not a good, it's not a good look for daycare. Not a good look, Arlo. So we're gonna have to have another talk tonight. Hopefully we can get it through. But sometimes like bringing more attention to something is just like making it worse, but because he thinks it's funny, and he does. He'll like do something he's not supposed to. He's like, I'm funny, and I'm like, no, you're not. Anyway, I just scarfed down my breakfast. I had a bagel with one of those egg witches from Trader Joe's. I am gonna go upstairs and get ready. My skin is kind of like peeling. You probably can't tell on the camera, but I think it might be under control now. I have been using my skincare again that makes it like kind of peel to get rid of my melasma, and I kind of put it in more places than I normally do, and yeah, it definitely peeled my skin off. So anywho, I'm like crying. So I responded back, and thankfully, like, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know how like serious, like, I know it's serious obviously, but like I don't know if they're like really upset or what. And so they responded. I'm dying. Thanks, Kelly. He does have good timing with it. He says it appropriately, that's for sure. Crying emoji. Yes, we had another parent a few weeks ago say her kid was saying it, but we wasn't sure where it came from. We'll work through this together. Let us know if there's anything we can do. We will do the same. Oh, my tiny crazy man. But it's true. He says it like in the right, like, for a good reason. Like he'll spill something, drop something, and he says it. Oh, goodness. It's like these moments where it's like they're so wild and so crazy. It's so funny, but I can't. I can't. Ugh. Sorry. I'm getting ready to film a beauty video, which is why I'm filming this on my phone, because my camera is plugged into my computer. But I feel like I need to talk about this because I'm sure that this situation that I'm going through can resonate with you in a different way than maybe it's resonating with me right now. But I clearly have made a shift in my beauty channel and made my vlog channel come back. And honestly, that has not been the most wise financial decision in my life, but I want to talk about it because I feel like it's okay. So hear me out. Obviously, doing my giant one brand hauls was insanely lucrative for so many reasons. There was just a much more profitable way to grow and all of that. Like, it was helping me grow, it was giving me money, it was like it was just for so many different reasons: ad revenue, growth, and then sales through my links. So obviously that was so lucrative, but I wasn't having a good moral feeling about it. And the people who have supported me and watched me, you guys have spoken up and said that like, this isn't necessarily the direction that you wanted, and da 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 da. And I think I also was, I 1000% was feeling the same way, because I'm not just gonna listen to something if I don't also find, you know, it doesn't resonate with me as well. But anyhow, I feel the need to talk about this because even though it's not like I'm hurting, I'm not like, it's not a bad situation that I'm in right now, but it's not as lucrative as it was a couple months ago, simply for the fact that I'm switching gears, and YouTube has to recognize that gear shift and change the output of my videos, number one. Two is that it takes time to find people again who want to watch this new content and all of that. But I have never felt more like excited and just passionate about what I'm talking about now, more than those giant big brand hauls. And it can, I think that it can apply to anything in your life. Like, if you're seeing someone get ahead quicker in your work because they're doing something that isn't necessarily right, not saying that giant hauls are wrong. I'm not saying that at all. And I'm not saying that they're completely going away. I'm just saying that adding different content onto my channel it feels right to me. And I know that it might take more time to reach the audience that I want to reach or get to where I want to be or whatever it is. It might take longer, but it feels so right. And that means you're going to stick with it. So I'm going to stick with this behavior in this video style because it's what I want to do. And it will show with time and dedication that this is the right move for me. So I don't know, it's just a friendly reminder that just because something doesn't feel like it's the popular thing or the way that you're gonna get ahead the quickest doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's different, and that's okay. And I do believe that in the end that this is the right move for myself as like my morals, but also as, you know, I don't know, I just feel like it's right. I mean, it just goes to show you that like you can do the right thing. It might take a little bit longer. It might be a slower route, and it's hard at times when you see yourself not doing what you used to do, and it's quick to like shift gears and change in this ever-flowing industry. But it's like, just be true to yourself, stick with what you know, stick with what you do, and I feel like it's all gonna work out. So I don't know. I think it's hard sometimes, especially when I can see like the numbers and the everything. But deep down, I feel like it's still the right move. So I'm going to stick with it because at the end of the day, sometimes we switch when it gets hard, but don't stick it out long enough to see if it would have actually worked. And then you look back and you're like, that's what I wanted to do all along. So I should have just stuck it out. I don't know. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Super random, but I just felt compelled to talk about it because maybe you're dealing with something in your life that doesn't feel like it's the easiest, the quickest, the best route, but you feel deep down that it is the right thing for you. Stick with it. Stick with it. Okay, I'm gonna go film another beauty video that probably won't get any views, but I don't care because I love it. I love it. I do. And I have you guys here, so we're okay. I just felt the need to talk about it because I don't know. I love you guys. So, okay, bye.